Nico Williams. That's right. It's your boy coming at you on the Sabbath or the 19th. I don't know what they call it, Sunday. Coming at you again. Oh, this is not Do You Hear Me with Nico Williams today. This is the Meech OchoUno show.
Yeah.
Hey, bitch, y'all better buckle up. Man, we've been trying to do this for a long time. They used to have the Chad Ocho Cinco show and the TO show. Y'all ain't never seen this before.
Man.
Listen, y'all, bitch, this is different.
10 years.
Oh, it's been so long, man. 2020. Don't come on here giggling the whole time.
Yo, it's been a long time, man. At least 10 years.
It's been too long, man. My boy done moved on down to Texas.
Yeah.
And you doing your thing, man. I'm proud of you, man. You got that little boy. He just as precious as can be.
Dog.
I can't wait to see what kind of athlete he's going to be one day. I'm very excited for that.
Strong.
Oh my God. I seen how you be chasing behind stuff. That nigga stayed running behind.
Dog. Strong. Like, he was picking up 8-pound kettlebells, man.
I saw that. Man, I'm telling you, this is and I just want to throw this out here, man. Meechie is a hell of a father, man. Every day I see him with his son. Every day his son doing something new. And he doing what we couldn't do, have good hair. That boy got a ponytail. I said, damn. Man, I'm too light skinned for this shit, and I ain't got never bit of hair. Now, Meechie, you know, back in the day, you used to have them waves for days, 360 style. Remember that?
Yeah, we all had it. Yeah.
Man, I did too, man. I used to be at MCL serving them people up. You know
we
what?
all had the waves banging, man.
We had to.
I'm just saying.
That was like a rite of passage. Like, if you ain't got no waves at Northside, boy, you can't make it. Or a tech vest, the old Navy tech vest.
Hey, because we had some wave gurus in the city, man.
360 style, Murray's all day, both of them.
Everybody wanted their waves to look like K-Rob, Kenny Robinson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. Oh man, I can't stand him. You know, he's a good guy. Oh.
Their waves was stupid.
Oh man, who else? Corey Case got some good waves with a taper.
Hey,
he got some good waves.
Hit his joints. He was the first waver I ever seen.
He drive the Mitts bus like this.
His waves was perfect. Him and K-Rob, for real.
K-Rob for sure.
His waves was perfect.
Man. Meechie, we came a long way, and if you're watching us right now on Facebook Live, you got the notification. You know I'm right here on your Nico Williams page, right here. You can see me. We're gonna be on YouTube. I'm obviously gonna post this tomorrow, and then we'll be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts tonight. It's the Meech OchoUno show, and we not gotten to do this. I'm like, hold on. I gotta share this link. I'm gonna share this link with Kiana. I need her to know that we're alive.
I just called her. She didn't answer the phone.
She's on a phone call right now. How do I know that? Don't worry about it. But she's on a phone call. She's on. I'm not about to sit up here and giggle with you all day. But I'm good. I'm done. Kiana, I'm done with you today, okay? I'm done. But she's if y'all know who I'm talking about Kiana. She's a childhood friend of both of me and Meechie. She's an amazing woman. When it comes down to being a businesswoman and helping you handle your business, because you know us as black men, we show out, don't we?
We do.
We be forgetting stuff. I be forgetting to wash the dishes. I forget to take the dog outside. I forget a lot of stuff. But it ain't nothing like a woman in your corner just to help you out and help you lead you through there, don't it?
And she get paid for it. Virtual assistant.
Virtual assistant. So, Kiana, don't ever say I didn't do nothing for you. I'm going to cut this up and it's going to be a commercial for you, baby. Hey, let's talk about football. Let me start with the Lone Star State, if you don't mind.
Oh, my God.
It's somebody that moved from the Lone Star State, because I know how much you love Ohio. You love Ohio.
The Ohio State.
I love Ohio State, but down the road, they got this boy that got a $500 million contract. and he like a happy ending. Are we gonna see Deshaun Watson play ever again or what? What are we doing? And also, I'm not mad at him, by the way. I'm not mad at him. You can ask for a hand job,
You
all
know
right?
what, man? I think we will see him. We're gonna see him play this year, dog.
This year, game
Yeah.
one or another game down the line. Because
Well,
he just got the 24th allegation.
They're going to penalize him. You know, they can't let him go scotch free. Which, you know, there's been other quarterbacks.
Why can't you go scot free if you just asking a question? May I have a hand job? Is there something wrong with that?
Hey,
you could be disgusted at the question, but all you have to do no or yes. So is that, do you get in real big trouble for that or no?
I mean, you know, I think just off the simple fact of the obvious, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I think we have he's been virtually stainless his whole career, right?
Yeah.
You know, coming from Clemson, which, you know, if everyone knows,
we know about their coach. We know how he feel.
Come on, man. We all know about that.
Now that's Bible Belt to the fullest right there. That coach there.
Come on, man.
So Dabo, Coach Dabo Sweeney.
I think he's a head coach, and I believe he's a deacon at the church right now, if I'm not mistaken. That's how much he loves the Lord. But so I just think that, you know, I just think by him being so like stained, like that, we see it like with guys that have stainless careers, they just seem to be like, if something happens, you know, it's gonna magnify. And I don't think he's gonna get away scotch free, man. He might have to serve some.
What if? Okay. Here's the scenario. Now you know me, Meech. I told you I'm not gonna giggle with you this whole time. But say I'm in the back of Muncie Central varsity locker room. say I'm in.
Yo,
I'm telling business right now. I'm spilling tea. Okay, say. Okay, let me take it away from that.
No, go with it.
Say I'm in the back of Muncie Central varsity locker room, in the back of the like the back locker room.
Okay.
And these girls want to put their hands on me. Is that enough for me to get suspended?
Hands on you.
Like touching me in a way that would please me. Not fight me. Touching me in a way that would please. Are you going, man, who was our athletic director back then?
Jarvis.
Coach, you think Mr. Jarvis do I get suspended for that? From games?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I got suspended from a track meet for being late, 15 minutes late to class on track day. So I get it. But I mean, is it really a scandal that I'm just banging chicks? Is that a scandal?
On school grounds?
Okay. Now let's say I'm a millionaire quarterback. Is it a scandal for me to just ask for extra favors? Is that a scandal? Is that really a scandal?
No, it's not a scandal.
It's not a scandal.
No, it's not a scandal. But, you know, everybody's not, you know what I'm saying, Kraft, you know what I'm saying? Kraft got caught coming out of a
Scot free.
He got away.
Man, dude, he was getting a massage in Florida. I get a massage in Florida all the time.
Hey, that's Kraft though.
That's a part of the menu. Like you get onions, jalapeno, the burger, and then a hand job.
Yeah. Happy ending.
I don't think there's a problem with that.
I'm expecting the worst, definitely hoping for the best.
Yeah. I think they're gonna get my boy DeShaun. Because that's not conduct detrimental to the team. That's not. Is it against the code of personal conduct? Because
I don't know.
Because why do y'all have a problem with how I want my body to be treated?
You know what? I was reading the article today. I'm pretty sure you read the same, or you probably read a variation of the same article. I want to say it's from CBS Sports, and he was asking women to massage the area in between his anus and his scrotum.
That's called a taint for the nasty niggas out there. That's what's called a taint. I know about that.
He wasn't asking. He was demanding for them to massage that area.
You better do it. Is that
Like
what they were saying? He was saying like, you better do it.
there was no quotes. They just said that he demanded him to massage that area.
What's the whole count? Is it 67 people that can step forward?
That's a,
I told you I'm not about to giggle with you this whole time.
that's crazy. That's I was like, man, somebody lying, man.
So I mean, is he a serial freak?
Yeah, he might. I mean, you know, we all know people who just got sexual addictions, bro. And he just might be that guy that just want women to massage his tank. He don't want nothing extra with it. He just want to just rub that. You know what I mean?
Can you rub my thigh in my tank, please? Whatever. Let me go. Let me move on to Chicago, a place that you love so much. You got a mad family. You were born there. You've always loved Chicago. Let me and I'm sorry. I have to keep doing this. This whole meet me from Ohio to Chicago. I love Justin Fields. I love him. Rest in peace to our brother. Rest in peace to our brother. We just lost him. I can't even think of his name right now. That boy that was with Washington Redskins with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, Dwayne Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins. Rest in peace. You are my brother. You will always be my brother, and I appreciate everything you did for our program. But it was like at least 3 more touchdowns you left on the field. Justin Fields. What you think about Chicago Bears at this point? I know you love the Sox. I guess I got to go with the Cubs because I like.
I'm a White Sox fan, bro.
Okay.
Bonafide.
Pitching is a little suspect this year.
I love the Sox. I really do.
I don't believe in them.
Like this, it's nothing new with the Sox. But anyway, let's move to Justin Fields and the Bears. It's a reason why I never liked the Bears, bro.
There's nothing new with them either. A running game and an okay defense. Offense non-existent, other than Justin Fields.
I was never a fan of the Bears, and I want to say it's because you know you think of all the ownerships in the NFL who are family ran.
So that would be like Pittsburgh. That would be the Patriots. What's another family one? The Raiders.
Pittsburgh. The most iconic, obviously, the Dallas Cowboys.
Jerry Jones.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to say there's one more that we're leaving out, man.
It's not the Dolphins.
It's not.
They got bought.
What's the other one, man?
Did Jim Irsay buy the Colts?
The Colts. There you go.
Okay.
The Colts.
Okay.
Family ran. I believe Jim Irsay's daughter. She's gonna be filling his shoes when he steps out.
That'd be interesting. Do you think she'll do better than Jeannie Buss? I mean, we're gonna get back to Chicago, y'all, but I just gotta ask. Do you think she could be a better GM than Jeannie Buss?
You gotta think about it. Like, you know, Jim Irsay. I think he started when he was like 20.
Has it been that long?
Well, he was with the Baltimore Colts.
Oh, he came to Noblesville.
Yeah, like I want to say like he began like getting groomed by his father, who they said was one of the worst owners of NFL's history. Like he started getting groomed to become an owner at like 20 years old.
Man, that's a beautiful thing. I wish
crazy, right? Think of
crazy.
Come on, man. That I think that goes for a whole nother thing that black families just don't get that opportunity. But I just think that his daughter, she did the same thing. Like, you know, she was groomed at an early age.
That's what we thought about Jeannie.
Jeannie Buss? Nah, I think she like. You think of
because they got man. Did you see her brother? What he looks like? Do you think he can run a basketball team? Like, bro?
No, Jeannie Buss. I mean, you think of women in top positions. She has to be up there.
That's fair.
She has to be up there with like the Fortune 500 companies in terms of ownership. Man, I think she has to be in there at least the top 15%.
But we not building. But she's not in the top 15% of building a team.
No, I think that's why. I think she, if I'm not mistaken, she delegate those responsibilities, don't she?
I think she said the Rambis family. Who, I'm not doing this today. Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
What were you at? And then I'm gonna get onto the Bulls. I'm gonna get onto the Bulls. Then we'll get to the Lakers later. But we know
Bears.
what the Bears are, man. We know what they are. Let's run the ball.
Never been a Bears fan.
I liked the Jay Cutler years and Brandon Marshall. I like those years. I'm sorry, I did. I like Jay Cutler. Now he's a racist piece of shit. But
I think he
I
always
like
been
him.
racist.
He came from Santa Claus, Indiana. You knew that.
Santa Claus. How many black people was in that? Come on, man.
0.
He's racist.
Yeah.
Even that those years. I mean, this is not accurate. I want to say those years was between 2009 to
9 to 14 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like even those years, the Bears was not as they wasn't really doing anything. Like they wasn't really big winning the big game.
8-8, 6-10.
Yeah, like Alex Grossman was the quarterback that got them over the hump, which he's another Indiana quarterback.
And a bad one at that.
Horrible. But when Alex Grossman was in Chicago, they had amongst one of the best defenses in NFL history, though.
You had Devin Hester too.
And they had Devin Hester.
That's 7 points a game.
Come on, he's giving he's guaranteed a touchdown a game.
Yep.
So Alex Grossman had a defense to rely on. I want to say Jay Cutler. I want to say his first couple years in Chicago without Brandon Marshall, he didn't have
anybody.
He had Tyrus Thomas
and a good running back.
That was it.
And he was about a 4,000-yard passer.
He was slinging that thing
in the snow, in the cold. We know how Chicago is off Lake Michigan. We know how that works.
Hey, I would say Jay Cutler was slinging that thing. Even his worst years, he was putting up at least 31.
31 to 4K every year, no matter what.
I would say one of the best gunslingers we've ever seen. And I think Brandon Marshall he even mentioned that on his podcast. In terms of throwing the ball, Jay Cutler probably he's up there in terms of talent.
Straight arm. I never seen him step into a throw. I've never seen
Never. He has that strong of an arm. It was ridiculous.
Mike Vick had that like smooth thing, but he was all arm. You knew it was all arm. But yeah, Jay Cutler he's all arm. I've never seen him step into a throw.
Yeah, he rocket on that thing. And he was a big guy. He had a rocket. It's just like them Bears years, man. It was a reason why when I started being a fan of football in 96, 97, and I grew up all around Bears fans. It just wasn't good. It wasn't exciting to watch. And the Bears fight song just annoyed me, man. It's like Philly's fight song, man.
Oh my God. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah, everybody know the Bears, their fight song is just as bad.
Wearing them big ass coats.
Yeah, man. So I just never been a fan of the Chicago Bears, man. Being from the South Side, never been a fan. And so that's why I gravitated towards Baltimore is because of Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, Bears, their disappointment. I still believe that if Justin Fields don't do anything like major this year, he's going to be in trouble.
Is this his contract year in a sense? Do you think that?
Yeah, I think this is his make it or break year in Chicago.
And I'm gonna agree with you on in Chicago. I think that if he goes to an Andy Reid or if he goes to, which he's not going to Andy Reid, we know that Mahomes is there. Mahomes got half a billion, but I just think there's some other teams that I think that he could thrive on. I would have hated to be drafted to Chicago as a quarterback. I just like from September up until November, I think I could be a credible quarterback, but I just don't like their offensive scheme. I've just not liked the Chicago organization is a lot like Pittsburgh. And shout out to Ben Roethlisberger. He did the best he could to only throw it 10 yards down the field. But that's where Chicago is. But now let me get on your other team for a second, if you don't mind.
Oh man.
That boy, that boy got that statue outside the arena.
Come on, man.
And don't nobody else got it. Um,
Pip ain't getting one, dog.
that ball boy is good.
Yeah.
Levine is good. You don't trust that boy that came from Toronto, do you?
Yes.
Or you do or you don't?
I do.
You trust him.
I do.
Mm.
Now, I've made this argument.
Or from the Spurs, rather. He came from the Spurs, didn't he? Or he came
from Spurs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry.
I do trust him. And I feel that,
DeMar DeRozan is who I'm talking about, y'all.
I feel that the relationship between Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan kind of it was shaken when Lonzo Ball went down, because both of them are not facilitators at all.
LaVine and DeMar?
LaVine and DeRozan, they're not facilitators. So in a sense, they're pretty much the same guy. But obviously, LaVine is a better shooter, and I believe that
that's
DeRozan
interesting take.
Forward.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I believe they're practically the same guy. They're just stronger in small different facets of their game, but neither one are true blue point guards. And Lonzo Ball is one of the most purest point guards in the league.
I think he's one of the most pure I've ever seen, honestly.
You talking about facilitating the rock?
Yeah.
Dude. And when he went down, man,
you knew it was it? You knew it was a wrap? Or you had some hope still? Because y'all got pieces on that team.
When he went down, we was number one in the East.
Mm-hmm.
And just slowly we went to shit. And it was a slow death. Slow and painful death.
I know it. I know it.
Because we went from being number one, and I think we lost to Milwaukee. We didn't beat Milwaukee again after All-Star break.
Mm-hmm.
I think we went 1-2 against Miami. Mm-hmm. So the teams that we didn't beat Philly.
That's tough.
And we lost to New York twice after All-Star break.
So after February, it was a tough time.
It was rough.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, I was like, you know what? It's over with. It's the wrap.
Shut everybody down. Levine, sit down. Sit him down like AD, which I'm mad at. I'm so mad at Anthony Davis right now.
That's why it's really hard for me to get excited about the Bulls, man. It's like we've been through a lot since '99, man. You know, I tell everybody, like, for real, I say this on record because this is recorded, that the Bulls and the Cowboys have a lot in common. Real talk. It's like we are the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA. Because really, our glory years were all in the 90s, like in terms of pure dominance. It's like one of them things where we just trying to get back to where we were, and we just can't get close. We got close with D Rose.
Don't get me on his career and how great that could have been. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and we just couldn't get over that hump. But I believe let's touch base on there. I want to say when Melo became a free agent, was it 2008?
From Denver?
From Denver.
Yep. He went, and they had that great Miami series after that. Oh, they had a great Miami series where
if we had Melo,
he shot 40 times.
If we had Melo.
And Amari Stoudemire. and shout out to Raymond Felton. I know. Yo, he was supposed to go there. They said he was supposed to do it.
He was supposed to be in Chicago, man.
Yeah.
I just think New York, you know, they were playing that, you know, that homecoming by you know what I'm saying, by Kanye. He was feeling it too much. Went back to the crib and laid an egg, man. I just think he just didn't want to be that. He wanted to be the guy.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah. Like, you know, but Melo, everybody know Melo is like, he even said he's not playing a role to nobody's system. He's the guy.
I want 18 a game from Melo, mid range, and a couple of move over, a couple of elbow like take 18 points. Is that too much to ask out of Melo?
Right now?
Yes. Right now. He's not learned to not how to he hasn't forgotten how to shoot. I don't believe that. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's Unico Williams here. Um we just was talking about Melo. And I just think that Melo,
The hell?
he ain't forgot how to shoot.
No, Melo ain't gonna forget how to shoot now.
And I don't think he forgot how to be a big body either. Because he's a bull. Remember they used to say he's a bull. Remember they used to say that about him in the paint? Oh,
yeah.
Create space for himself. And then he get to the basket. Much better Paul Pierce for sure. So, I mean, man, damn, man, the Bulls had a got Melo. Ooh, we talking. With a Jimmy Butler, which I don't believe in him. I don't believe in Jimmy Butler. I don't know why everybody else does. Yes, he got a 40-point bag in him. I don't believe in Jimmy Butler. He's not that guy. I'm sorry. I don't think he has a skill set.
You know what, man? I believe the way they went out, man. I think I take that back.
When they broke up the Bulls.
You know what, guard packs. I'm glad we broke that up. I'm glad there is no more guard packs in the Bulls organization.
Interesting. People would say that's the highlight of that franchise. Some would say.
Yeah.
They drafted well. And they got lucky with Derrick Rose.
Yo, we can go back in history of all the guys who the Bulls or guard packs who they have drafted, and they shine elsewhere.
That's what everybody does. We should have went to Southside. No, we'll go back in time in a second. I'm just saying, let's get back to the Bulls. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like so when guard packs, I want to say like let's go post Jordan Pippen era. Their first major draft pick was Jason Caffey.
Yeah,
he was the guy they said was supposed to be very Scottie Pippen-esque.
He didn't show up.
You know his welcome to the NBA was Jordan pinning his layup off the backboard.
I remember that.
Welcome to the NBA.
Yep.
And so I'm like, okay, well, Jason Caffey ain't too much pan out after that.
What school he went to? What school he went to? Or was he a fresh out of high school? He went to college for a second, didn't he?
I want to say Jason Caffey is an Arkansas guy.
He might be, man.
He's from one of them Arkansas schools, man. Because I think that's why they said, like, they was comparing him to Scottie Pippen so much.
I got the answer for you right now. He the head coach of the Mobile Bay Hurricanes in Alabama. We know that about him. He went to Davidson in high school. 1995.
Wow.
They saying Jason Caffey came out. He's 6'8".
Yeah.
Damn, in 1995 to be 6'8" with a jumper. He's supposed to be the next thing, honestly.
Yeah.
6'8" with a jumper.
Physically, he was like they said he was Scottie Pippen.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Man, damn. So let's go back in time if you want to. Let's go back to the Muncie Central High School days. Let's go to football.
Woo.
I was a wide receiver, y'all. I thought that I was a very athletic wide receiver. Can jump really high, catch balls, all that stuff. And Meechie never left the field. I think I was a damn good DB, by the way. Coach Green just didn't want to see greatness. But because I was a damn good corner. I think I was a good corner.
We had some damn good corners though.
It was between me, Kelly. I'll give it to Kelly, but I think I was a better corner than him. And because I just got long arms. I got long arms, and my press game was crazy. But Kelly was faster than me for sure. But we had skill players out the ass, bro. Skill players, because we can even get. I'm not racist, y'all, but we can even talk about the white boys too.
Facts.
Riley Buchanan.
Right.
Luke Beasley. He was skillful. Very skillful. Okay. Well, all right. We'll leave it at that.
Riley. No, Luke.
Luke was skillful. He was a very good possession receiver. I can give him that. Luke was he could catch the ball. He doesn't drop anything. And he could get you the route you want. All right.
Luke is a good guy.
I love him. Good guy.
But he's a glue guy. But comparing him and Riley,
man, Riley had wheels. Riley was like the first Cooper Cup. Or what's that boy named Hunter Renfro? Man, Riley tried me. You know, he called me a punk one time.
Don't talk bad.
He called me a punk because I knew the play and I wanted to get on the field. So he didn't call it. They called Dakota Wright 302. You know what that is? That's a hitch. And I heard them bitches say that shit. I jumped the fuck out of that route and got the interception. And Ray said, "You little punk."
Riley was a super Catholic, bro.
Man, that motherfucker cussed me out that day. And
super
I wasn't
Catholic.
I never because he didn't talk very much.
He wasn't a talker, man. Never.
But when he said something to me, it was a cuss. It wasn't a cuss word. I've heard worse. Trust me, they didn't call me the N-word at Indiana Beach before. But man, Meechie, I told you I'm not gonna sit up here and giggle with your ass all day. I'm not gonna sit up here and giggle with you all day. But man, he called me a punk, man. I didn't know what to think. And then Reggie came back the next play and he stiff armed my helmet off, little punk. Now he's a punk. I love Reggie to death. He's like one of the best running backs I've ever seen. But I enjoyed your running back times. You was full steam ahead. And you always you know my favorite move that you used to do?
What's that?
When you get tackled, you would do that front flip forward roll thing. And
I was like, extra.
Man, this nigga, and you used to have that band-aid rag around your calf muscle. And you would do that cool ass jump thing. And I always thought it was so cool, man. I was like, man, wow. It was so fun, man. You was one of my favorite I'm happy that I played with you. We had a great locker room chemistry. All of us, like, I think I think the only person I beef with in the locker room other than Kelly, when he poured water all over my shit. Rest in peace, Jacob Reams. That was probably the only one, but that wasn't even a beef. But like, we had a great locker room environment. We was homies. We sat together at lunch. Like, we joned on each other on the bus. Like,
it's like I think that was the difference different in times, man. Because I want to say that because I graduated in 2005. Mm-hmm. If you graduate in at least 2007, we did a lot of things together. Like, you know, that's 2 classes after us.
Church.
We all came from the same neighborhood. Mm-hmm. We all played middle school ball around the same time. We all went to high school, so I know a lot of us in my freshman class, in my graduating class, we all came in and we had to play varsity.
And I tell you what, y'all had the best linebackers and defense that I've ever seen. Shout out to Eric Lowe.
Beast.
Shout out to Matt Miller. Shout out. I don't even want to say him for last. I gotta say it now. Birdman. We had Birdman.
The freak.
A specimen.
Freak.
Specimen.
Freak.
God, I've never seen somebody be so kind and be able to pick you up with his pinky.
Freak in nature, bro. Real talk. That's my guy, man. I think
I'll miss him.
Other than Jerry Blackburn.
Oh my God. He's still a freak of nature, by the way. That was your boy when we was in high school, yeah, because he grew up in Parkview too.
Come on, man. Jerry, Steven, Freddie Davis, Lamar, Murph. Those are the first people I met when I moved to Muncie.
I forgot about Freddie Davis.
Freddie Davis.
Fast as fuck. And I was so happy today that I beat him on a 4 route. I was like, oh my God, I beat Freddie.
His technique was so bad because he was so godly gifted in speed.
That's what it was.
He didn't know everything he did was just super fast.
Yep.
But Lamar Bird, God rest his soul, man.
Yes. Yes.
So he literally died of a large heart.
Exactly.
Crazy. That speaks on him, man.
The
Super
kindest person in the world had the biggest heart.
crazy. If you knew Lamar, he was this I'm gonna put some business out there. He listened. His hype music was Michael Jackson off the wall, bro.
I can't
Real
help it. It's the way I can't help it. Even if I could.
Michael
Oh,
Jackson
that's
off the wall.
yep.
That
Living
was
off the
Bird.
wall.
Get busy, busy. I just think that Lamar, man, when he when he got offered to Michigan State, bro, I thought we knew he was gonna make it, though. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
But some other things happened to where he
Yeah.
wanted to stay close to his family in Muncie,
Mm-hmm.
so he went to Ball State.
Him
But
and Kenny Meeks same year, wasn't it? Or Kenny was one
yeah,
year ahead.
it was three. It was Kenny Meeks, Lou, of course,
Mm-hmm.
Mark Bird. They were all going to Ball State together.
And he was a freaking nature at the Ball State level. They was like, what the hell is this kid doing in his weight room?
Why is he doing this offensive lineman like this?
At 18. At 18, it's a whole 23-year-old graduate assistant. He is doing him like that.
Bad. And like every time, I'm pretty much like a heckler, which I don't really call myself a heckler, man. But
Instigator, is that a good one? Is that a good one?
Or what?
Because you started the best roast sessions of all time.
I do.
You're
But
a great
this is the thing,
instigator.
man, especially talking about Central and talking football. I never put myself on a list of being the most athletic in a school. I don't, because I don't know enough.
You were, though. You were very athletic. I will say that. You dunked. I've seen you dunk at the field house during open gyms and all that stuff. I've seen the super duper roll. I've seen that.
Come on.
I've seen you jump over a 6'5" lineman. I've seen you stiff arm the best. One more thing. I've seen you go to the rack, but now you couldn't shoot though.
Now my shooting ability was,
you could get to the rack like D Wade. I'll give you that.
I scored 20-20 at Central.
I've seen it. I saw it.
My freshman year, I scored 21 points, 20 rebounds my freshman year, which I don't even think that's a record. I think Justin Johnson, they said he had like 30 and like 28.
Well, we know for Hoop down there now. Hoopers came through Central now. That happens.
Justin Johnson, which he's like one of the best linemen to ever come out of Central.
Hey, you think you got the record at Longfellow? I think Wani got it. I think Wani got it.
Yeah, I think Wani got it, man. Wani got it, man.
But just switching back to you, yeah, man. You was one of the best. Like, oh man, long jumping, high jumping, man.
I did it.
Everything.
I did a lot, and that's one of the conversations I had with Coach Tebow, man. It's like, I think that our coaching staff, and this is not really talking bad on anybody, but they was not good at delegating responsibility. Because my first time playing varsity was my sophomore year, and I was just a running back.
Yeah, I remember that.
I played running back. I didn't play any defense. But even like think about the running backs in 2003, bro. It was like Bama. We had 9 running backs on roster.
A stable, bruh.
Yeah.
Josh King, Markel Bond, Demetrius Hall. They waiting for Dominique to get out of 8th grade. John Jones. I think they even gave Gary Lynch a chance at running back. He was in the stable.
Ice had juice.
Dave Jones got the rock.
Yes.
Man, we had a stable. We was like USC back in the day. Reggie Bush and Lindale. Oh God.
They like 03, my sophomore year. Of course, Josh. He got into a lot of trouble, man. He was doing some stuff off the field.
A specimen, though. A specimen.
In terms of physical specimen, track and football speed, and he was strong. He was in the 700-pound club at like his junior year.
This nigga was 16. Like, going on
Crazy,
17. Crazy.
bro. He was super strong, super fast.
And you know them
He,
light skinned niggas, they just don't get they don't usually have just that strength. But that man
bro,
just was just strong.
he was strong, bro. Of course, everybody know Marcus is everybody know about Marcus Rush, but it's like we had a
They at the dome.
come on, man.
They at the dome. Y'all, we had Circle was it Circle City? Circle Center Arena? RCA Dome.
Circle Center. I forgot what it's called.
It was the day at the dome at the RCA Dome where Peyton Manning would go on to play that Sunday. We played on Saturday.
Yeah.
Man, Marcus had a day.
He went crazy. Bird went crazy that game too.
Yes, he did.
He went crazy, bro. It was a play specifically that I remember from Lamar. And matter of fact, it was a play that he messed up on. And I forgot what the call was.
I remember this.
Man, bro. This when we realized Lamar was a freaking nature. I forgot what Newcastle was doing, but we're on Newcastle's like 15-yard line. Mm-hmm. They did something out of
behind the sticks a little bit.
Huh?
Behind the sticks just a little
bit. Yeah. Bird bull rushes their left guard so bad, bro. He forced this guy, if I'm not mistaken, this guard, he was a Division I recruit. He was not a small guy.
Mm-hmm.
He bull rushed him. He tackled him and the quarterback. Because really, Lamar was like, we knew he was a beast, but Lamar was also injury prone. He was always hurt.
Yeah.
So when he did that, we was like, oh, yeah, Lamar's up. He's the next one out, man. He got to be.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since then, he was just doing something freakish. Marcus did something freakish every game. That's just what he did. Mm-hmm. To be like, Marcus was only like 5'7", 5'6", 5'7". He was short. He was a tiny guy. But when you're a freshman and sophomore in high school, he just looks so much bigger than what he was. Maybe because you're a little bit afraid of him. Like, well, I was. I can't speak for everybody else.
Don't worry, I was. If he'd be like, what up, Joe? Hey, Birdman. I turned on my whole Hartman Village. Hey, Birdman.
No, when I'm talking 5'8", I was talking Marcus Rush.
Yeah.
Bird was a legit 6'1".
Giant.
Marcus was short in stature, but he played bigger than his height. Bird was a 6'1" beast.
Mm-hmm.
He did it all. Marcus was a beast. I had a lot of guys to look up to during my tenure at Muncie Central. Mm-hmm. So when people ask me about my opinions on, even the past coaches, they ask about what I felt or whatever, I tell them like it was. I said the reason what made us so good it wasn't because of Coach O. It wasn't because of Coach Tebow. It was because all of us came out the mud, especially the ones from Whiteley. So we played all day, every day with each other. We had a relationship. We had a tenor.
Yeah.
And it's just like when it came down playing on the field, we all knew each other's characteristics. So we've been playing with each other at that point for 8 years as shorties.
You know, your little cousin, Pooter. He's the first person I ever saw do a frog splash with the you know how the frog splash, you got the little up and down arm thing. He was the first person I ever seen hit somebody with a frog splash off the top of the goddamn playground up there at Parkview.
Yo, the mud, bro.
God. Johnny Bennett walking around the corner to go be with his cousins, and we wrestling and we hitting each other with plywood.
Bro,
We came up out of that, man. I mean, Chicago can talk about their hoods. Atlanta can talk about their hoods.
Let me tell
Ain't
you,
nothing like Whiteley.
I would never forget. Like, you can ask my mama to this day.
Mm-hmm.
We left. Excuse me. We left. At that time, we left 55th and Bishop. But
out of Chicago.
In Chicago.
Okay.
I was raised in 55th. Well, I was born in 55th and Bishop in Mount Sinai Hospital, which was like. It was a county hospital, but But when we left Skyway, which is one of the worst housing projects, other than Marcy projects, probably. I think Skyway and Marcy was two of the biggest housing projects in America. But when we left Chicago and got to Parkview, I thought we moved up. Because it was grass. It was grass. It was a playground, much smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that caught my attention was the basketball courts, like, because
right there,
and like in the projects where I grew up in, we didn't have basketball courts. We had baseball diamonds. Like, that was it.
Oh, in Chicago, y'all had baseball diamonds more than y'all had the basketball. I didn't know that. Okay.
Like the movie Hardball. You know what I'm saying? That's where it was filmed at. It's like it was baseball diamonds. That was it. You want to hoop? You gotta go a couple blocks south to do that. But to do that, you gotta go do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I tell people. I believe, especially like in the early '90s, Chicago was very much a basketball, but it was a baseball town. Like, real talk.
I believe that.
It was a baseball town. Like, my brother was really good at playing baseball. He stopped playing when he went to Central in '93 because he said there was no black people playing baseball in Indiana.
Me and Will tried it. Coach Spizak said, "What are y'all doing here?" Me and Will could have been playing right now as pitchers.
I forgot y'all played baseball.
Coach Spizak, what are you doing
I
here?
forgot y'all trying to play baseball.
My cousin Bill Hall, who played for Boston Red Sox, played for Seattle Mariners.
Yeah.
And Mississippi is big on baseball. My cousin Dominique West, shouts over on 99 Media. Baseball's in our blood. We watch Cincinnati Reds in the Cubs every single day. My grandpa, Cecil Powell, you know my grandpa, because y'all used to go over there and giggle. And baseball's in my blood, and we tried to play. I thought we could be great outfielders and great pitchers. And Coach Spizak said, "What are you even doing here?" Wow. Yeah, me and Will said, "Bitch, we won't be back."
Wow.
We was going to run track and play baseball so that we could have an excuse to go duck off with them girls. But that's another story. But,
yeah. We get deeper into that because at the time, you could play two spring sports.
Yep. Because you did track in something, didn't you? John Jones did track in baseball.
He did track because I wanted to do it too. My senior year, I tried to do it, but it was one of them things where, like I said, like football, I did everything in track too. I did everything.
Yeah, man, you was the track meet.
Everybody don't give me my respect, bro, which is fine.
Y'all think he big now? This dude was fast as hell. Ran the 100, ran 400s, jumped everywhere. I mean,
shot put discus.
Shot putting discus. Man, y'all don't know. Y'all looking at him now. This dude was a lean, T.O. kind of built guy, man, back in the day. Y'all, I'm telling y'all.
I swear.
For no reason.
I was like, Byron Barnes, he's a GOAT. He's goated.
I like that.
He's goated. In terms of Muncie Central track and field.
One of the fastest guys we've seen come through there for sure.
If you hear the name Byron Barnes, you're going to think of one thing, one of the best sprinters we've ever seen. But I was a 4-year Leverman. I won MVP 3 of those 4 years. And so for me, it's like I was all about the team. So it was like anything I had to do to get points for the team, I was willing to do that. If that meant I had a long jump, in between my long jumping, run 100, go back to long jump, and throw discus, one meet, next meet, long jump, 200, 4x1 and high jump.
Yep.
Like I did that every meet.
Yeah.
And so, and with football, I think is the reason why I'm not really seen upon others is because I did a whole lot.
Running back, you've returned punts and kicks. I mean, ran some of the best bubble routes. I you done some stuff with some bubble routes. That was that was our favorite. Bubble team, bubble team.
On there. Give me that.
I used to hate when that motherfucker called bubble team. But that mean I wasn't getting the ball. They said block,
blocking,
block.
Yeah, that means you blocking.
Call that 304, please. Give it to me. Let me get that 304 one time for the one time.
Come on, man.
But you got to put it in your best players' hands, and at the time you will. Reggie, y'all needed to have the ball in your hands, and senior year was my year for sure, where I was supposed to do what I got to do. But I think during my junior year, that was fun times. I enjoyed blocking for y'all. I enjoyed running off corners for y'all. I'm all the way down the field. Y'all motherfuckers ain't did nothing but get 3 yards, but I'm all the way up down there. Man, Newcastle had some big people. We blew them out every time. Them punks in Logansport, now they ate good.
Listen,
Logansport ate good. In Newcastle. I wasn't worried about Anderson, though.
Me and Reg, we was just talking about this the other day, man. that Newcastle game has so many underlining stories.
There was a concussion, a broken neck. It was my fault on accident. When Reggie went to the right side into the end zone, I was blocking dude, and I was trying to be a badass on film. And so I pushed him. I pushed him out of bounds, and Reggie ran over him while he was in midair after I pushed him. And we had to get the ambulance out there. I hope he's okay at this point. I hope he doesn't have mental damage, but I remember that. That was crazy.
But we was in a dogfight with Newcastle early.
Somebody was suspended. Was it Reggie? Was he suspended the first quarter?
Reggie was suspended. Yeah. He was suspended at quarter and a half.
That's right.
Like, why not just suspend the whole first half?
Coach O was a hoe, man. He used to come up with the dumbest suspensions.
And the reason why Reggie got suspended, that was dumb too. But I think they were just trying more to prove a point because Newcastle.
That's it.
Come on, man. But it was so many underlying stories with Newcastle.
He wouldn't have did that against Lafayette Jeff. He wouldn't have did that against Lafayette Jeff.
Hey,
that was a good game. Your junior year, my sophomore year, that was a shootout.
No, that was not a shootout.
It was like 54 to. No, we lost. We lost that game.
We got blown out.
I thought it was like 54 to 45.
Hell no.
Man, fuck them Lafayette niggas. They ain't shit.
They dubbed us. Shout out to Gian. My man, hey, I think I want to say it wasn't Dustin Keller. Dustin Keller was gone. I forgot his name, bro. He had like 245 yards receiving on us.
We had 3 bad games like that. It was that boy from Logansport, the quarterback. He even had a 100-yard game, but we beat him. And then we had that boy from Fort Wayne, Bishop Dwinger. Ooh, I hate Bishop Dwinger. I hate them niggas. I hate them niggas.
Zach Hill, bro.
Because they wasn't better than us. They was not better than us, bro.
Zach Till, dog.
Zach Till's a beast.
He was nice. I ain't gonna lie. That white boy was cold, man.
And they had that 6'4" wide receiver.
He was a tight end.
He was tight end. Was it Keller? Is that what's his last name?
Are we talking about Lafayette or Dwinger?
Dwinger. Dwinger had that tall boy that would end up being a wide receiver for IU.
Yeah, they had a receiver that went crazy at IU.
It was that tight end. It was.
Yeah. He was with the Bengals for a little bit.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he went to Notre Dame.
He went to Notre Dame. Yep. I remember that.
So that Dwinger squad was loaded.
They was asking too much out of Eric Lowe. They was asking way too much out of Eric Lowe.
But even then, even when we played Dwinger,
John was the safety.
My junior year, I want to say that, like, in no disrespect to Mel Bryant, like that their D line was loaded too. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But our D line, Keeney at right end, Bird at right tackle, Farrell Connor at nose.
Cause
And
we played Barefront, so that would have been 5 defensive or
well,
5
so that's
defensive
a 4-man
or
front right there.
I thought it was 5 and 3.
So it was Kenny, Bird. They always had Kenny and Bird on the same side. Then it was Farrell, then me on the left side.
Farrell.
Hey, Farrell was a monster too. So then when we want to go to a 5-man front, we will always put my junior year. Who was always playing the nose, man? It was like Nate Shockley or something.
Hey, hold on real quick, Meechie. This William Bryan on the phone right now. Will, I'm gonna call you back. I'm on the live right now on Facebook with Meechie. Go ahead and tune into that. I'll send you the link. Bye now.
Hey, Paul.
I was just talking about your ass.
Hey, Will. Will, straight up. I think people need to give this man more respect off the muscle. If you think of athletes, I think Will had one of the most special seasons my senior year that I've ever seen someone in as much essential uniform do.
That nigga scored every way you could think of.
Bro, Will talk. We should have beat Delta 35-7.
Easily.
35-6. How do we end up winning that game 7-6? I have no idea. But we know why that happened. But that game should have been 35-6. And 2 of those scores was contributed to Will. The nasty one-hand pick.
Yep.
One of the best plays I've ever seen, dog.
Yep.
Real talk. And easy. Like, I did not like blocking, but I did like blocking for Will and punt return, dog. Like, I knew he was going to score. Easy.
Like the thing is, he doesn't give you athletic. Like, you don't look at him and be like, this nigga could do this, that. Like, he was a straight ahead runner.
Yeah.
And he just gonna push your ass with all that Mississippi ass strength he got.
Strong.
And man, that dude, he took a quarterback keep that wasn't a quarterback keep, and he moonwalked into the into the end zone, and pushed that man down where he moonwalked. And I was way behind him. That's the thing. I was behind him.
Will. Hey man. Hey, chill, Brian, man. Will, chill.
Chilly Will, man. He deserved every bit of that varsity letter for sure.
That guy was a beast. I will say that. Bar none.
I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna ask you one more question.
Yeah.
Boston Warriors. What's your thoughts on the series and where you think it's going?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I ain't really watched it.
Really? This is a very interesting playoff series.
I haven't watched it, man. Like that just goes back to my.
It feels even.
That just goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Ever since Chicago got beat by Milwaukee, I really haven't watched the playoffs. I think I watched the game 7 Miami in Boston.
In Boston, yep.
When Jimmy Buckets, but other than that, I haven't really watched any games, man.
Well, y'all, it's 2-2. They are going back to Boston, and I'm gonna tell you like this, y'all. It's been a good series. Curry's been the star. Curry's been the star, but we waiting for Tatum to wake up because Kobe texted you, okay? So if you're a part of the Kobe tree, I'm a part of the Kobe tree. I just do the podcast stuff. I'm not the basketball Kobe tree. But it's people come off the Kobe tree. We believe in finding a motivation. We look in finding some sort of source of strength. Tatum got to find that. Jaylen Brown signed to Kanye, so he doesn't need any extra powers. Donda Sports is on the. Did you see how much Aaron Donald got paid? Oh my God, $31 million a year for a D tackle?
Come on, man.
Shout out to my boy Bird. He would be getting that right now. But right now, in 2022, at the age of 35, 36, Bird is getting $31 million a year.
They're the same guy.
But I don't know who I care about because, like, I got some beef with Golden State because of what they did to LeBron. They was wrong for that shit. They jumped him.
Come on, man.
And then, but also I got beef with Paul Pierce, so I don't really like Boston because Paul Pierce, they got that one damn ring, Meechie. One ring, and these bitches think they the baddest bitch on the block. I can't stand it. I don't
That's
like it
all they
at all.
needed. That's all they needed.
Kevin Garnett, I love Rondo. Now I actually shaped my game off of Rondo. That behind the back and then pass thing. Or do the layup. I got that from him. But then y'all threw Ray Allen in the mix. And then your boy, this your boy, Big Baby, Glenn Davis. That's your boy. Glenn Davis and Pert. And I on paper, I was like, because we didn't know Rondo was gonna come like that. We didn't know Rondo was coming like that. And then we didn't know that Perk was gonna give us 2 points a game. And then but then we didn't know that Glenn Davis was hitting them mid ranges like that.
Hey, Glenn Davis,
Big Baby.
Hey, if you're watching, I think everybody needs to do their due diligence and just look at being like Glenn Davis's record, bro.
Don't look at his Instagram right now. He got one ring and he just put that everywhere. Don't worry about that. Worry about Glenn Davis as the player.
Hey, because real talk is Glenn Davis could have went to the NFL too.
Facts.
Hey, he was that athletic.
Facts.
Real talk.
He was a bully in the paint for no reason. But like he would give you 11 points. You could get 11 out of Glenn. And he was not afraid to stretch the offense out or stretch the defense out. And he did his fair share, and he will dunk on you. He was like what 6'7", 6'8"?
He wasn't a big guy. He wasn't a skyscraper, but he was like I like Glenn Davis. I didn't like Glenn Davis against Chicago because he gave us problems. Like I don't. Well, if to answer your question, you asked me to pick between Golden State and Boston. I'm not a Boston fan. Just my lineage and my, we're a Bulls family. My lineage, we're very much a Chicago Bulls family.
Mm-hmm.
And just between the two cities, Chicago and Boston,
mm-hmm.
we hate Boston. I've never been a fan of Golden State, but I ain't got nothing against them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be a Steph fan is like being a Drake fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to admit it.
I'll tell you, them Baron Davis days when they was playing against Utah, I like Golden State then. Monte Ellis.
Oh, yeah, that Monte Ellis?
That Monte Ellis was different. He's out of Jackson, Mississippi, y'all, by the way. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
versus Darren Williams.
Yeah.
That series was that's probably my favorite series I've ever seen. Utah versus Golden State.
Who else they had?
And then they played against Denver. They played against Denver. They were scoring 145 points a game.
Yeah. That was a nice Golden State squad, man.
It was man, I'm trying to think of who they big hold on. I got you. 2007.
Richardson, Jay Rich.
Jay Rich was out there. Everybody was putting up 20 a game. Yeah. That's what it seemed like. That was a good Golden State squad.
They were young. They were all young. Of course, Monte was the youngest. He was fresh out of high school. Yeah.
I got it up now. We had Chris Mullen was the exec. But they
what the hell?
Baron Davis, Monte Ellis, Al Harrington. Remember Azubuike?
Azubuike. He also from Nap too. He Indianapolis kid.
Not Perovic. Michael Petrus from France.
Petrus
went on to Orlando and went to that finals with them.
Yo did.
C. Webb was on there and Brandon Wright.
Hey, didn't they have Azubuike was on squad too, wasn't he?
Azubuike. He was on it. That's what I'm talking about. That Austin Crocier was on this. Number 44, he was on that team.
There's a lot of ex-Patriots on that squad. Okay.
Andres Biedrins. Remember him?
Wow.
Yeah. Matt Barnes. A young Matt Barnes was on that team.
Youngin.
That was a good. That was a good team.
It was a nice squad, man.
Troy Hudson. Troy Hudson, number 6.
Wow.
And DJ Banga was on this team.
That was a solid squad, man.
Lasme was on this team at small forward out of University of Massachusetts. That was a good CJ Watson. He can shoot.
Dang, CJ, he got to Chicago and didn't do nothing. But okay.
I liked him. I thought he was gonna do something. When he went to Chicago. I thought actually he was gonna get that $90 million. He didn't get it.
Well, I take that back. It was CJ and what's the other one, man? Nate Robinson.
Nate, man, that was small backcourt.
Yeah, no D Rose. They had to do something. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I think I want Seth to get this one. I do.
One more name. Marco Bellinelli was on that team.
Marco Bellinelli.
He would go on to play with Chicago. A sharpshooter. I always thought. But it's just like when you get to Chicago, you don't know how to shoot threes anymore for whatever reason.
They just stop playing. I don't understand.
Like JJ Redick could go to Chicago.
Before you got there, Marco Bellinelli did not. Oh my gosh.
On the game, he helped me win a lot, but in actual like real life NBA, he would not hit a three for nothing. Him and what's the other white dude name? I can't think of his name. That played with it wasn't JJ. What's the white dude name that played with Derrick Rose?
Mike Dunleavy.
No, he was number 9. I want to say.
That's Luol Deng.
Who?
Luol Deng? What you talking about?
No, white dude. And could shoot. He was. I'm about to lose.
Well, we had Bellinelli and we had a Sheik.
No, y'all had a bad point guard that was backing him up.
You talking about Kirk Heinrich?
Kirk Heinrich, dog.
Yeah,
that was my boy.
Yeah, I like Kirk.
Remember that barber, Alseer? He had NBA Live up in his barbershop, boys.
Yeah, Kirk Heinrich was the truth, man.
Kirk Heinrich was a bad boy, man. But man, Meechie, anything else, man? I told we didn't giggle. We giggled 20% of the time, y'all. So we did a good job. We did a good job.
I think, man, one thing. I think this was a long time coming, man. I appreciate you bringing me on.
Yes.
This been a whole decade, man.
Yeah, man. We supposed to have been doing this back when Chad Johnson and Terrell Owens was on the Bengals. And,
come on, man.
We used to shut Twitter down. Me and Meechie, we used to shut Twitter down.
Come on. We should have been doing this.
But we'll be back. But Meechie, I do this for all my shows. So if you don't mind. Now, ladies. If you're looking for somebody to fill up your stat sheet, then look no further than me. That's right, I'm Barswallow on ChristianMingle.com. Look me up on Barswallow, and best believe I'll hit your 3 anytime. Also, you already know the deal. We on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Mama, I'm on Spotify, Overall 99 Media, on YouTube. Meechie, where can they find you?
On Facebook.
He is the pettiest person on Facebook, so we'll definitely put his link down there. But now he has the right to accept or not accept you. But thank you for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me? With Meech OchoUno. Holla. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much.